Hey, what's up, guys? Warlock's back here, and today we're back on Renolock, actually. As you guys should probably know by now, this is I say this a lot, but this is one of my favorite decks of all times in Hearthstone. It's kind of like the exact style of deck I like playing. Why is my mouse wheel not working? Alright, well, whatever. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so this is another Highlander deck. You guys should probably know by now that I love Highlander decks, just any real type. The card Reno Jackson is one of my favorite Hearthstone cards in general. And yeah, this plays a whole bunch of other really cool cards, like Tickatus. I know it's a hated card, but I find it's really cool. Rustwix is another card that I find really, really cool. Probably the card I hate the most in the game, Zephrys. Sadly, it's in all the Highlander decks as well, because it is fairly powerful, but I would just wish it was coded a little bit better. So the general preface, or the way you play this deck, you control the board early, you win the game through cheating out big demons, milling your opponent out, and just frankly having some of the best tools to deal with things in the game. Demonwrath, for example, Dark Skies, Dirty Rat to help deal with those pesky mage decks that are going around, and then just, the powerhouse that is Gul'dan and Zoth. So yeah, with that being said, hope you guys go grab a drink. And let's hop right into the first game. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. A mage. Gnomeferatu can be really good here. Funny enough, you can just burn their Mizaki on turn 1 and you just win the game. Or on turn 2 and you just win the game. All the other cards are just way too expensive to keep in the opener. Cards we're looking for here, obviously, it's Tickatus. Ways to cheat out Tickatus. The Dirty Rat. Just because Dirty Rat is an insane card. You slam this as soon as possible as well. Because the faster you can get it into your dead pool, the faster you can raise it with Raise Dead. Also, again, just burn Mizaki. No, it's not Mizaki. If that was Mizaki, and I called that burn, it would have been the funniest thing. Because there's just so many good cards to burn, right? There's the cards that make everything cheaper. There's the Biscuit. Both those cards are really good. That's a real unfortunate pickup. Typically you don't want to hit this and this, because you don't want this to pull out in this, but hey. It occasionally happens. It's like, basically this is worst case scenario, but also Voidcaller and Voidcaller Rustwix or Rustwix Tick. Also very, very bad hits. But in this scenario, your goal is kind of to try to kill him as fast as possible, find the Dirty Rat as fast as possible, because Dirty Rat is just such an important card here. So drawing 2 cards for 3 mana, you slam it every single time. Also, just in general, you slam that on turn 3. Unless certain things are happening. I don't like that one bit. Got this 3 times. Unlucky. And he hits us. No, he RNG'd in Incanter's Flow. This game is almost lost off the fact he RNG'd in Incanter's Flow. Sadly enough. Let's go for 5. Doesn't really matter. None of these really matter. It's really unfortunate because those cards really don't matter in this matchup. Like, I really want to hit heal. Or not heal, but damage. Or, fuck. I was hoping to hit draw. Because that can, like, give me more shit to deal with. Hope he hits 2 minions. The odds of him hitting 2 minions are very low, but yeah, sometimes you can hope either way. Really unfortunate. I might be dead here. He drew so many cards with double discounts, and it's a triple discount with Ray of Frost, or with this. Yeah. He drew really fucking well. The deck typically can't go off this fast. Are those both Ice Lances? He drew both Ice Lances. His draw was basically perfect. 16 cards drawn, every single card was played, including an RNG'd Incanter's Flow off the Primal Glyph. Seems about right. Seems about right. Did 40 damage almost, roughly, in 1 turn. No power on board? That seems about right. On turn 5. That's a dumb deck, but whatever. Any deck in the game currently loses to that draw. Oh well. Let's just hop right into the next one and just kind of ignore that one. Alright guys, I'll see y'all there. Okay, well, I mean, this matchup can either go really, really well or really, really poorly. Again, Combo Mage is really hard to deal with unless you can find a way to top deck your rat. Also, I mean, I know it's gonna sound like, oh, I lost because I was unlucky, but that game, my opponent, I feel was very, very lucky. I feel like that draw happens 1 in a million games. And I queued into another one? Yep. Encounter flow on 1. Nice. Must be nice. The reason for the coin Brann here, I know it looks a little weird. I want to force him to have burn here. Because if I top deck Gnomeferatu here, it's insane. Yeah. Also, if he's forced to use a Frostbolt here, he's drawn 6 cards. The odds of him having a Frostbolt is pretty low. Sure, I guess he can RNG a piece of removal here, but if he RNGs a piece of removal, I mean, what the fuck ever. Not much I could have done in that scenario. The card I wanted to draw, whatsoever. I was really hoping to hit Gnomeferatu. Burning 2 cards can be super big. You hit, like, Incanted Flow, you hit Mozaki, you hit Flamewaker. All those cards are just such big burns that they're really, really good. Of course, this is going to be the game where I just don't draw any of my actual cards I need in the matchup, right? Nope. I'm drawing my anti-aggro tools in the matchup where they don't matter. 5. Let's go with summon a 5/5. That's pretty good. 7. I'm gonna go for another 5 cost and try to get the same thing. I'm a 5/5. 7. It's not like the health really changes anything in this matchup, in my opinion. Because I mean, I could just die here fairly easily. I maybe should have taken give my board health, because that can really help if it is the Flamewaker version. Like, really, really help. Because if my whole board has a whole bunch of health, it's going to be really, really hard for him to, like, deal enough damage to kill my whole board and then kill me. But at the same time, they just run Devolving Missiles to deal with that. So, I guess, kind of whatever. So my play for the next 2 turns is just beat Kazakus Potion into Kazakus Potion. He is fairly low, so he kind of does have to try to kill my board or kill me here. But, hey. RNG'd Polymorph. That must be nice. Yeah, I love turning a 4-powered minion into a 3-powered minion. Must be nice. Or into a 1-powered minion. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's lethal. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's how you beat them. Easy. Just kill them before they kill you. Play aggro in your control deck. That's the obvious way to win this matchup. I think those were the 2 fastest games of Renolock I've ever played. But anyways, with that being said, let's continue going, and let's hopefully get at least one interesting game and not just queued into a whole bunch of combo players that are boring to play against, in my opinion. Alright guys, I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, I love it. The matchup where this card does not actually matter. Matchup I draw it in. Perfect. Okay, well, here a really insane draw would be a Voidcaller. No cap. Oh, fuck me, I guess. If he does play Ship's Cannon here, though, I'd be in a very good spot where I can just coin Hysteria to wipe the board. But as of right now, I want to do this so bad. It's way too risky, though. I can take one tap, I think, and be fine. Oh, I'm in such a... I would love to draw Mortal Coil here, actually. Never mind. Never fucking mind, I guess. Hysteria is a safe bet. If I RNG high, I wipe the board. If I RNG low, he has a 2, or he has a 1/1. Huh? Hey, high rolled. See, this is why I would have loved to have been able to play this, but in that scenario, he would have just traded with his 3/2 into my 1/3. I would just mean it was slightly better statted, but I could see if she was, she would be like insanely broken. Okay, well, that can't stay on the board. That is just way too dangerous to leave on the board for even just one turn. This is a shadow spell, so it does go really well with Renolock. All I need is a 1/2. Ah, that's really unfortunate. That's actually really fucking bad. Again, that's another super aggressively statted aggro minion. There's no reason I find that minion should be a 2/5 taunt. I love the card for my taunt warrior deck, but it's... The fact it's a 2/5 taunt that also gives you a 3/3 weapon is a little dumb to me. Also, this draw has been the worst draw I've ever seen with this deck. This saves me 4 health. I can't tap anymore. I'm way too fucking low. If he doesn't kill this, I mean... Am I just dead? This is gonna give me something to deal with this, which is why I'm slamming this here. I was actually really thinking of going, Roam, Defile, because that would have also been a very good play. But this dealt with the 4/3 weapon and only left 2 damage on board. I feel like it was slightly safer. And you have a pirate, I assume. Can I top deck? Fuck. I was really hoping to top deck Reno here. Okay. Well, I need basically 2 more turns of living. Best top deck in my deck would be Reno. I just win the game if I draw Reno. If I don't draw Reno, I'm in a very, very rough spot. Okay, well, 1 mana Kazakus potion. Please save me. Deal 3 damage. Perfect. Gain 4 armor. Perfect. I would have taken draw card there too, but in the current situation I'm in, gaining that 4 health is really, really important. I guess he has already played his Leroy, but I don't feel safe not getting 4 health there. Even though I have Voidlord next turn into Mal'Ganis. I'm pretty sure he concedes to Mal'Ganis, but I have to be able to survive till I get that right. Okay, well. I trade with this because I want this to die, because the turn I slam this, I'm also slamming this. Alright, I think from here, this should be a win. It was a very close game, but we did come ahead in the end, thankfully. This is another game where we just didn't draw much of our good shit. Like, Drain Soul is such a good card to draw in this matchup, and we just didn't hit it. Coil would have been insane a couple turns. Sense Demons would have been really good, drawing me a Voidcaller. And now he's just roping me because he's lost, and he's an asshole. I hate it when people do this. This just doesn't make sense. You're making me and yourself waste your time. right? If I was him, I'd concede here and just go on to the next one, not waste my time roping. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe he's hoping I'm going to concede. But honestly, again, I'm in a position where I don't have to concede. I will eventually slowly kill you by punching you in the face. If I wanted to be really BM and I wasn't recording this, there is a very high possibility I would have sensed demons here before playing this to draw Rustwix, or to draw Tick, and then waited to slam Tick with Brann and then just let him die to fatigue. Like, that's something I would have done 100%. If he's wasting my time like that, I do that to him. I don't even attack him. Because you waste my time, I waste yours. I find that's fair. Honestly. But hey. It is very BM to do that, though. I'm not saying that I've done it, because every single game I think I've played of Hearthstone on ladder has been recorded since Tick has come out. I'm fairly certain of that. But hey. We completed 2 levels, that's pretty dope. But we still have plenty of time. So, next one. So, Pally. It had to be Pally. Actually, the cards I'm holding right now are really good against Pally, in my opinion. So, you know. Oh, that's a really good one as well. If it's odd Pally, I mean, for 4 mana, if I do top deck Roame, I have 2 draws. Which, I would play 4 mana draw 2 in Warrior, or in Warlock without taking damage. Especially in an aggro meta. Twisting is going to be hard to play. Also, I've started to really like this card in this deck. If you do have Roame that survives for a turn, you get double twisting. One of them is free, and that's huge. Resetting the board proactively is so important. Like, it's so good. So normally when you're playing this card, right, it's your opponent that plays the first card, right? You don't have a chance to retaliate with whatever the fuck you have until next turn. With this, you can respond right away. That has to die. I really want to slam this, but this has to die. What if I draw Voidcaller here? Voidcaller would be an insane top deck in this meta. Or in matchup. Just because, again, I get to cheat out Voidcaller, or Voidlord, and Voidlord is typically enough to carry you to the point where Twisted Nether will wipe the board, or you'll be able to slam Godfrey, or whatever. Leads quest here, which is really bad for me. Oh, so top deck Defile? With a top deck Defile, maybe not. It's like not the end of the world. I also wish this interaction worked differently, where this one would get the buff, this would get completed, and then this one wouldn't. But hey. Defile one time? Oh, Defile. Those are not the cards I wanted to see. Wow, those are actually some really bad fucking draws. Oh. I have to do this to wipe the board next turn. It really sucks because I should have killed this instead. Whoops. Should I kill this? I guess it doesn't really matter right now, but there are cards that give these divine shields, and they're much harder to deal with in that case. But basically I have to do this to get something to deal with this. I can't even get anything that deals with this without overloading. Defile is such an important draw. That's not Defile. Although this can get a 1-cost potion. I'm going greedy and going for the 1-cost here. Perfect. That's actually like the best potion I could have RNG'd. Again, this hand would be insane if I had drawn Rustwix. Or if I had drawn Voidcaller, not Rustwix. But that's just such a good card. So here how I'm seeing things going down, by the way, is Reno into... It's like Reno next turn into most likely Zephrys something to deal with his board, into most likely this, into possibly Brann Tick to just... He doesn't have a deck anymore, he can't win the game. This is kind of how I see it. I don't actually have to slam this yet. I would rather go for just a Zephrys here. I can slam this next turn to draw a card with the Reno. I don't like leaving minions on his board for more than really a turn, because then that's where I get worried about things like Quartermaster and things like that, and then things are really hard to deal with. But as it stands, next turn, if he does me damage, right? At 17, I'm fairly confident that I should be fine. Like, I could probably play this, kill whatever it summons, and then summon a Rustwix and be chilling. Like, behind a 2/6 taunt. But at the same time, like, I am worried about other things he could have. That's 100% telling me he has a Quartermaster in hand, so I actually really like the Dreadlord play here. Called it. If he has a second one, I mean, I take 7 here. I'm at 10. I twisting into most likely a Reno. He doesn't have the second one. He's in a really bad spot. He's playing Equality in his deck. That seems so far-fetched to me. Like, far-fetchedly bad. Please let me hit both of those. Oh my god, that's so good for me. I don't know why he conceded. I guess I could have twistinged here, but it would not even been the right play there to twisting, I don't think. I would have most likely just gone for the 5/7, the Dreadlord. This 5/7 against that board, fairly confident. Is he most likely wiped, right? Hit, take 4, take 3. I don't know, maybe. Anyways, with that being said, we still have plenty of time. Jesus Christ, these have been some really fast games of Renolock. Let's just queue up the next one. I guess I'll see y'all there. Oh my god, another fucking mage. I swear, the only decks I face nowadays are fucking mages and pallies. As I faced a warrior like 2 games ago, but you know what I mean. I hate it. I want to face fun decks. I'm actually at that really, really weird rank where rank 5 and rank 4 diamond, people are playing meme decks because they're close enough to legend where it doesn't really matter. Alright, you can play a cool, fun deck and you'll be chilling. But then when you start climbing a little bit higher than that, are the people that are actually pushing to try and hit legends. Yeah, it's a little bit bad, but whatever. If you actually wanna hit legend, you have to get through that. Oh, he actually has an insane draw. Fuck me. I hate coin hero power here. That is not a great play in my opinion. I'm not worried about some of the actual really powerful cards in that deck. Sure he has Apprentice. I guess he does have Ice Walker. But, there's plenty of other cards that I would be a little bit more concerned about. I'm concerned about the fact he has double Wildfire in his opener. I mean, that's just like God draw, basically. But he doesn't have, like, Branns, he doesn't have Daring Fire Eaters, which are both cards I think are really, really good in that deck. And that's why I don't like going the even version, and I don't like going the odd version, where you start with a 2 damage hero power. Because you don't get to play cards like Wildfire, you don't get to play cards, other, like, really, really powerful cards. He can't kill me next turn, and if he puts me low enough, I'll just slam Reno. And this board is not really a board where he can slam, Apprentice, the guy that sends your hero power at all well, or he can. That's really fucking greedy in my opinion. I don't like that play one bit, actually. I'm going for a 1 cost here. 1 cost potions, I actually, like, the more I play this deck, and the more I play other types of decks that pop off with it, 1 mana potions are, most of the time, just the best options. They're so powerful. 1 mana to deal 2 and draw a card? Like, that's not fair, really. I kill my shit. I'm fine with that. 2, 4. I sadly don't have... If I could slam this, I had an insane Godfrey. But I don't have enough mana to do that. Yeah, I'm actually fine with just doing this. He wipes here. Oh well. The fact that he actually had both of these, in this exact scenario, like, his draw basically is what I'm trying to say. It's been insane this game. Double Wildfire first 2 turns of the game. It'd be hard for him to lose this one, actually. There's a reason I think that this card is actually insane in that deck. Like, I actually think this is one of the best cards in that deck. Yeah, let's go with this. My guess is it's hero power hit. And then I take 7. I'm kind of fine with that. I do have a pretty good Godfrey next turn. Yeah, I still have a pretty good Godfrey next turn. 2, 4, 6. And I'm fine with that. He committed a lot more than I was hoping to get, so... Right, 2, 4, 6, yeah. I should have... Fuck, I should have coiled there. That was bad on my part. I should have taken the free draw and not wasted 2 mana. I don't think he can kill me here. At most, I think he can deal 6 damage. Possibly... a little bit more than that, but not much more. Wow. He got lucky not hitting any minions. Or not hitting any spells. That was insane for him, actually. Okay, well. That's actually not bad. In a lot of scenarios, that's like actually kind of insane RNG. I want a coil here, right? Yeah. The reason I go for coil first is because I could have theoretically top deck Drain Soul, which would have been insane here. Oh, maybe I should have Zola'd that. Does he kill me here? His hand's basically all minions, so I don't think he can kill me here. Yeah, I didn't think that he would be running Caldara Drake. Honestly, games he doesn't draw exactly both wildfires in the top 4 cards of his deck, he loses the game every single fucking time. Like, I mean, come on. That game was really unfortunate. Anyways, we have time for one last game, I think. So, yeah, let's hop right into it. Legit, what the fuck? I hope Blizzard realizes that there's a problem with the mage class with the amount of mages that are on ladder. Honestly. And I guess I kind of ate my words from last game. I should have kept that Zola. Well, live and learn, I guess. I should have kept the Zola because I could have Zola'd Rat in the middle of the game. But at the same time, I need to have a board to actually deal with an 8 health minion. Or Zephrys. The Zephrys, I mean, I have always Zephrys into Shadowward Pain to kill a Masaki. Oh, it's secret. So this matchup's near unwinnable because I drew like garbage this opener. This would have been the perfect hand against Masaki Mage. Actually, the fucking perfect hand. It's very unfortunate. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've seen a draw this bad. Can't realistically tap. I just need to continue just getting punched in the face. Ah, of course you have rigged fair games. Honestly, I think rigged fair games should be if anybody takes damage in the last 2 turns. Like, if he didn't deal damage and I didn't take damage, sure, it'd still trigger here. But I still think it would be more fair that way. It means that he would not be able to attack for a turn, and it'd still be at 1 mana draw 3. Okay. Well, this is looking like a really early burn of Reno, so it looks like a really early I lose the game because I got unlucky. Oh my god. I should have played around counterspell, I guess. Defile would be an insane draw here. Judging the fact that this is most likely explosive runes. I have to test first, because if that was counterspell, I lost the game on the board. 410, I guess not quite, I was only 14 damage with the fireball. But I'm almost 100% sure he has a fireball. I was about to say, even if this does die, I'm kind of fine because I have Raise Dead. I've had no minions die yet this game, so if he doesn't kill this, I can always Raise Dead into it in a bit. Not good. It's not good either. That's really fucking bad. Jesus Christ. You know, I thought for one game maybe I might have stereotypical draws. But no, I guess not. Of course you have a counterspell. That was the last 5/5 minion in his entire deck. Last one. And now I'm dead. There's no way he doesn't have double fireball here. And double fireballs just says I'm dead, right? Almost dead. But he's out of counterspells now, at least, so this twisting nether goes off for sure. And then if I do survive the twisting, like the turn after, and I'm not just dead to some unknown amount of fireballs. Yeah, Cloud Prince me. Yeah, I'm at 6. There's a 100% chance I'm dead next turn, by the way. Even if I go back up to full health here, 15, 18, or 15, 24, I'm dead to fireball in hand. So either way, I'm dead to fireball. Either way, I'm dead to fireball here. If he has it, I'm just dead. Yep, of course you do. Again, near perfect draws all around. Actually, no, that mage game, the one that, the previous to this one, I think I lost because of my fault. I think I misplayed. I should have slammed Reno there, realistically. I didn't think he would have 11 damage bursts. I felt like I was pretty safe, because all he'd had drawn was minions. But I guess not. Live and learn. Also, I mean, live and get fucked by Secret Mage still. I still think Mage is way too big of a problem, but that being said, I have a bigger problem. That's my gambling addiction that comes with packs. So let's open some packs. Yeah, first pack. Hopefully open something good. I know it sounds a little greedy to say I want another legendary. So I think last pack and opening we did, I opened a legendary. But if I open a legendary, I'm pretty hyped. Or at least the last rare I'm missing in the set. Really? Mage is slowly becoming the class I hate the most. It's just too powerful right now, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. The mage secrets and the mage cards they have overall right now are just really fucking powerful. Unless they do big nerfs, which I doubt they're gonna do. I think Mage is a little too powerful right now. No cap. But anyways, with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like on it, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, you know. I'm going to start going live again soon. I'm just, again, really busy with exams and whatnot. They're going pretty great, I'm not going to lie. I finished them Thursday, but honestly, when I look at the amount of sleep I've gotten in the last couple days, I think it totals to around 8 in the last 3 days. Yeah, I don't think I'll be streaming the day after I finish school. Or the day I finish school. Basically, that day I'm probably just going to go to bed almost right after my exam, seeing that it's in the afternoon. I thought it was in the morning, but it turns out it's actually in the afternoon. I'll probably go to sleep right after that, so yeah. I'll see you guys most likely Friday live, but there's going to be a video still coming up every single day up until then. You know, I'm trying to get a video every single day this year. So yeah, I haven't missed one yet. I've been late on a couple of them, but I have not missed one. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys? Peace.